He was like, well, you do hair at your house? I said, yeah. He said, why you do hair at your house? I said, because I was mobile property. And he was like, well, you don't want to come to the school? And I'm like, I'm just saying myself, like, why would I want to come to the school? You know what I mean? Like, what are you getting at?
You're taking Charlie.
So, get down to it. Oh, man.
We've got Charlie.
So what happened?
We are taking Bravo. Friendly UAV online. Losing C.
This shit is so fucking crazy.
Securing
Alpha. So boom. He like, so, would you like for us to brand you? And I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, well, basically to be like your financial angel. And I'm like, what?
Your financial angel?
Yes.
What
so
is
I'm like, confused, like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, but the way this man is looking at me, this man is looking at me like he wants to fuck me in front of his wife. This is the look he's giving me. And I'm just like, this shit is creepy as fuck. So finally I sit down and I was like, listen, what you want to say to me? No. Because I'm kind of confused on exactly what you're asking of me. So before I leave here, I have things that I'm going to get think about. So, you know, tell me right now, what's going on? He was like, well, we're trying to basically expand our business, but I found you and I want to try to brand you. So now I'm like, okay, he found me, and he was like, yeah, I was the one that found you for hair. I was like, wait a minute. So, who pointed me out to you? And he was like, you know, I be watching, and I'm just like, watching. You know, I'm just sitting here baffled because now I feel like people are watching me and I don't know they're watching my page. So, mind you, on my page, you don't see my face initially. You see just pictures of hair.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy is just like,
taking Charlie, stand by.
So the guy is just like, okay.
Taking Bravo, stand by. We're holding Charlie.
She said something to me about his image, and I said, well, I wouldn't think that you almost were business based by how you dress. She said, well, how do I dress? I said, well, you look like somebody's daddy who just left from Lowe's buying something. And he looked at me and looked at his wife, and he was like, what did you say? I said, you like somebody's daddy who just bought from Lowe's buying something. Like what? He was like, how did you know I was at Lowe's? And I was like, I didn't. He was like, did you tell her I was at Lowe's? And she was like, no. And he was like, did you see stuff? And I was like, I looked at him, so he like, wait a minute. That got something. That's like, what? I'm confused. Get down to it. When it was time to leave, he was like, how much is the...
Enemy at the warehouse.
I just know it's late as well. I didn't want to keep you too late. This man is fucking, oh my God. This man is still fucking tripping.
Hold on, he still texting you?
Yes!
Bravo, stand by.
He reached out to me through messages.
Enemy holds 2 objectives.
Contacting me.
So what happened when y'all parted ways?
No, hang on, let me tell you about how he did this shit when he paid me, right? So he was like, so how much is the service?
Assist your team at Bravo.
I said, well, 74 plus this, minus this. I said, so I was like, I was adding up stuff in my head, and I said, okay, so it's $74. He said, why 74? And I said, because that's how much it is. He said, you always want to be on the other side of the file. And I said, what?
Need to reload.
He said, you always want to be on the other side of the file. I said, okay, so what do you mean?
He said that again?
He said, you always want to be on the other side of the file. And I said, what does that mean?
Assist your team at C. Get those positions. We're being dominated. Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. Securing Bravo. Securing Charlie.
Okay, so boom. He said you always
Assist your
on
team
the
at
other
C.
side of the five. I
We're
said,
taking
no. He said
We
you
control
always
the
on up.
battlefield.
So he said,
We
no,
will
this
be pulled
is
ahead.
80. So then he
lost
was
C.
like, matter of fact, here's money.
Alpha, go.
Then he goes,
Hostiles at Bravo, go.
he said something
Halfway there,
about,
keep
oh,
fighting.
and, happy belated birthday, too. He said, oh, it's your birthday? He ain't never put it. So I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up.
He ain't what?
Taking Charlie,
He
stand
was
by.
like,
Enemy holds all the
he was like,
We
okay,
take those points.
so how much is it? How much you owe? I said it was 74. He said, so you mean to tell me I'm here give you this free game and I got to pay you? I said, oh, yeah, you got to pay me. He was like, I'm just playing. So how much is it? I added everything up in my head and I said, okay, $74. He said, why 74? And I said, because it's $74. He said, you need to make sure that you're on the other side of that five when you do it with this. And I said, why you say that? He said, because you always want to make sure you get your money first. So you can always get a tip. I said, okay, you know, no problem. He said, so how about this? Here's 80. I said, okay, thank you. Then he goes, matter of fact, here's another 20. I said, okay, thank you, I appreciate the tip. Then he goes, hang on. Then she said something about, his wife said something about some, oh, and happy belated birthday. And he was like, oh, you had a birthday just passed? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, here's another 20. So I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck is happening right now? Because it just seems really weird that this man was just on the other side of this damn wall as if he was coming on to me. Then in front of her face, it was like he was trying to flirt with me low-key. As a matter of fact, when it was low-key, it was high-key. Like, okay, like what we getting at with this, right? So, mind you, his wife the whole time ain't saying nothing about how she likes her hair, no nothing. I automatically got a sense of jealousy from her. Because she wouldn't allow me to take no pictures of her. And I said, well, I don't have to get your face. I don't need to get your face, I just want to get to work. She was like, no, don't worry about it. I was like, okay, no problem, you know, no problem. So boom, we get outside, and he said, so I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay. He said, for real though.
Securing C.
Dad, at Lowe's, huh? How old you think I am? My daughter 42. And he was like 42. I was like, yeah. He was like, and how old are you? I said, I'm 33. He was like, you 33? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, hang on. So I don't know what the fuck he thought. But he was like, I got your dad. That's the way he was coming at me, like, I'm calling you old. I'm gonna show you how old I am. That's the vibe I was getting from him. So I'm just like, this is uncomfortable because she is right there. And she ain't saying nothing. But I noticed.
Now, what were you there for? You said this is a what? You said what type of place it was?
This is a hair school in Rockledge on 6th. I was there to do hair and that's it. I was happy, but it's everything. He was like, we're going to be in contact with you, da-da-da-da-da. He was like, you make sure she get an application to the school and you get her information. I'm just like, okay. But she act like she ain't know how to give it to me. Because he was like, well, she can get my number or I can send you and forward it to her, however you want to do it. Just make sure she get it. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So boom, get down to it. I'm doing hair today. I see something that say Gregory Mitchell. So I'm like, wait a minute. This lady's husband? This lady's husband done fucking jumped in my inbox. So now I'm like, oh shit. So he reached out to me, and I was like, give me a minute, because I was doing health. He was like, I need to ask you something. I'm like, okay. So boom. I would tell you, or she would. Okay. So here he goes, writing me, and this man is trying to. He's picking at me. He was like, that was a wild guess you took. I process things as well and watch the signs around me. And I was like, LOL, hang tight. He was like, I give you a second. And I was like, yes. So, I was like, I'm so sorry for getting back. Is it too late to be responding? So, here I am trying to place boundaries because now it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm just not responding to him. But he said he had a question to ask me. So I'm like, okay, is it too late to be responding? He said, we still up. It's the weekend. What's up? I said, okay, to answer your question, if it wasn't a wild guess exactly, however, I don't know where you were, but you asked me something more specific. And he was like, I know what I asked, and that's why I reached out, because I wanted to know. And I'm like, okay, well, ask me again. So he said, I wouldn't know, I guess, how to ask, but I saw your expression when I asked you, I guess you read people or feel different things. And I said, yes, I do. So he gets into how long, da-da-da-da, and I'm like, okay. It got to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't mind talking to him, but he's asking me stuff now on a spiritual level. And I don't know if he's picking me, trying to pick my brain, or if he's really just trying to see, you know, how he can try to relate to me to get close to me, because I know people do things like that. So
we have our first target.
I'm like, okay, he's asking me stuff, and it's a little weird because I feel like he's dancing around the circle. So finally I get to the point, I said, what are you trying to ask me? He was like, well, how long have you been seeing and feeling things? I'm like, since 2010. And so he like, well, I need some help. I'm like, okay, what help you need? And he was like, when can I see you? I'm like, whoa. I said, I'm available Monday. He said, I wasn't talking about that. So now I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on?
He said, well, I missed it part.
He was like, when can he see me? I said, I'm available Monday. He said, it's not what I'm talking about. So now I'm just like, what the fuck?
Bro, ain't nobody want to hear this, bro.
Well, mute my mic, bro. Not you.
Perimeter breach. Defend the HQ.
So what now? Hello?
Reloading.
Okay.
They disabled the HQ. Reinforcements inbound.
So basically, he was like trying to figure out when can he meet up with me. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So he was like,
new location,
he said like somebody got a juju, got something on him. And I'm like, what you mean? Did you wrong somebody? And he was like, well, kinda. He was like, I don't like being with people, being around people. So now I'm like, okay, is he talking in code? Like, what the fuck is it? So I don't know how to take this because
reload.
I was able to read between them two in that room that he got Homer's weight. I could tell all real.
HQ contested.
Her, I don't know. But the fact that he has the confidence to reach out to me, and this isn't about business, it has me curious as to exactly why did they have me come down there.
There.
Because I do not believe that the way that he's carrying himself is about strictly business. And I feel like she is aware of that. Because you own a hair school. Out of all the fucking people, why did y'all choose to come down?
Reinforcements available.
And I feel like they somehow tried to lure me down there. for something other than fucking business. And I can't say exactly what it is, but whatever it is,
that's for my guys.
It compelled him to be in my goddamn inbox, and it's almost 11 o'clock, after 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night.
You don't think she know though?
I believe that she knows.
Safe.
You believe she know and what?
Okay, now check it out. So he goes, so now get down to it, right? He's talking about, you know, he be experiencing things, all this and that. So I'm like, okay, get down to it. What are you talking about? So now he's saying, I have this spiritual thing going on inside of me where I feel like something big is about to happen, bigger than everything I've ever experienced. I just want to be happy doing it. And I said, talk to me. He said, I just met you. But you're carrying on like this, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what is his purpose. Why are you talking to me about this? Okay, so let me ask you, how do I fix this? How do I handle this? Because this clearly isn't about business. This clearly has nothing to do with business. So now I ultimately want to know, you supposedly scouted me. Why did you scout me to come down there? What the fuck was it out of everybody? Y'all only cool, but y'all know people that do that. Why y'all did me like that? You understand what I'm saying?
We're at the HQ. Stand by.
Yeah, I'm here.
Reloading.
You understand what I'm saying? Why me? Why are they fucking with me? And this dude talking about, he's talking to me about this stuff. I'm like, okay, well, you got some issues going on, talk to me. But, yeah, here it is, I don't know you, and your wife is there.
So did he ever explain?
Huh?
Did he ever explain?
Oh, you weird.
I can't. What'd you say?
You real weird.
Did he ever explain? Like, did he ever tell you what?
Did I what?
Did he ever tell you, like, you still talking to him now?
Safe.
He wrote me, he just wrote me back. He said, okay. He said, I have this spiritual thing going on inside of me where I feel like something major is about to happen. Bigger than everything that I've experienced. I just want to be happy doing it. And I said, okay, talk to me. He said, I just met you. It's not easy for me to just talk to people. I really trust anything. Then why are you fucking with me? You see what I'm saying? So how do I respond to this man?
I mean, that's up to you.
Reloading.
But how do I respond? Because I really want to know exactly what it is. He's trying to get it, but it's 11:30 at night. On the business tip, it's inappropriate to be discussing anything with me, and you're married, and it's 11:30 at night. So now I want to know if they tried to lure me out there. I don't know.
This CR and Max ain't no joke. I think they did try to. I think they did try to lure you.
But why?
It might be into that.
Huh?
Probably into that.
Into what?
What? I don't know. I guess you gotta dive deeper into the rabbit hole to find out.
HQ is online, securing.
I think you got a good general idea of what they talking about, though.
They're capturing the HQ. Go.
Die by the sword. Reload.
Oh, what do I don't never think. I don't like to dance around. I like to just get straight to it, just straight up and down. No beating on the bush, just say it. And
yeah, I mean, they kind of did though on the way.
Feel like you lowered me down though, right?
Less than a minute. We're winning this fight. Hold them back.
Reload.
So yeah, this shit is
30 seconds.
weird.
Time's up. Move your asses. We've secured
So,
the HQ. Stay alive.
I'm trying to get like back out of this conversation. Because I feel like it's trying to lure me in psychologically to feel me out. Just to, I don't know, this is crazy as fuck. I never experienced this before. And I don't know if he's trying to get off, you know, mentally. I don't know exactly what
That
the
was a fight.
objective is.
Solid work.
Of course, he's not going to tell me if something's going on. But I just never been in opposite.
Y'all suck. Y'all suck.
And for him to say that he picked me out for his wife, I'm like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean?
Y'all suck. You suck. You suck.
It was weird.
Well, I said,